Hey everybody, Marcus C. Williams here, and behind me is Danforth Towers. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but they're kicking about 40 people out of here and about another 40, 50 out at Seneca Manor over there. Now, this is a city-run RHA, Rochester Housing Authority place, okay, and it's got money that's flowing in here from the state and from nonprofits. The people they're kicking out and trying to evict, they've given no notice. They just said, oh, you got to get out. Now, why have they got to get out, right? Now, the people been paying and all this stuff, but the state is also supposed to be paying, which apparently the state paid some of the money to family services or whatever the case is, and now don't nobody know where the money went. Over $400,000 that we know about. Over $400,000. By the time that they check it out, it'll probably be over $1 million or $2 million. I guarantee you. It's absolutely insane. So something's happened where they haven't been getting the money for these people's rents for like 4 or 5 months. Okay, maybe more. Who knows when they finally do a full investigation. It's not acceptable. Now they're pushing the people out of their homes. I heard that they were trying to encourage them. Encourage, I use the word lightly, right? Coerce people out of their homes here this morning. Got people out here leaving in tears, crying and stuff like that, telling them that they can't take their property. They got the health department is in there right now talking about, y'all can't live here. It's not good for your health. You mean it's not good for their health, but all the other apartments is good for everybody else? Come on now, something don't sound right. Something don't sound right. So it's really, really messed up what's going on. But my question to you is, where is the money and where is our state assembly? Where's our state senators? This is Damon Meek's district. This is Jeremy Cooney's district on this side. On the other side, I believe it's Sarah Clark over there. And what's her name? Summer Burke. Where are these people that are supposed to be our elected officials standing up? Where's city council? Where's city council? That's my question to you, right? We used to have a city council person that was working with RHA that stole a whole bunch of the money from there. Remember that? Adam McFadden and stole all the money from the RHA, from the poor people who supposed to be doing the poor people housing. What happened with that? So how do we know that the city council and the state government and the state assembly people and stuff, how do we know that they're not on the take? Where is the money for these people and for their housing? Like, the money came out of your check. It came out of your taxpayer dollars, guys. And these people who have been paying into the system for decades. Now they're elderly. A lot of them aren't as able-bodied as most. And they're trying to force them out of the homes that they've been living in? What? Because the state gave the money to a nonprofit, which apparently was or was not paying the housing monies or whatever the case is, and now can't nobody contact nobody about nothing. What's really going on here? You understand? Where's the money? I encourage you to ask, where's the money? Where's city council on this? What's going on here? Again, Rochester Housing Authority. People say, oh, well, it's the state. Well, where's the state money? The state sent out the money according to the state. But I don't see our state assembly person here. I don't see our state senator here or nobody. What's going on? It's serious, you guys. This stuff is serious, and it shows how our elected officials don't give a good golly gosh about us. You don't matter to them, but you matter to me. And that's why I fight so hard for our community. I've been talking about this stuff going on with this housing and these housing programs for years, and it's like it's been falling on deaf ears. But when stuff like this happens, see, it's like this is exactly what I've been talking about. Like, I'd like to see a full investigation done into what's going on down at St. Paul, at the St. Paul Tower down there, and I'd like the full investigation to be done at what's going on with Manhattan Square Park over there, where they're pushing all of the people out of the housing. They want these people out of these homes, okay, and they want the other people out because they're trying to put people in there with more money so that they can scrape more money off of those other people. This is about socioeconomic gentrification, and it's wrong. And they're going after our elders, who are some of the most vulnerable among us. This isn't by mistake. This is intentional. And it's like I said, it's not just happening here. This is one small segment of a much larger situation that's going on all across our city, where we're seeing people in our communities being pushed out of their communities and their neighborhood and housing projects and stuff like that so that they can bring others in. Understand that this is a direct attack by our elected officials on us as community members, because we don't matter to them, but you matter to me. This is the bogus nonsense right here. And this exemplifies it. Now they're trying to push these people out to places like Hilton and all in the middle of nowhere. where they don't know nobody, don't know nothing, can't get to no appointments, don't know nothing about nothing. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And they need accountability for our elected officials. But do you guys honestly think anybody's going to hold our state level elected officials accountable? No. Nobody wants to hold the state assembly or the state senate accountable. No. Where's the money, though? You think somebody's going to say that we need to hold the city council accountable? No. You think any of the directors of any of these programs are going to be held accountable? No. Because we don't have the right people in office that are going to be willing to stand up for our people in our community. We deserve better. And I encourage you guys, remember, stand up, speak up, and don't shut up. Take action. I'll catch you guys later. Be blessed and be well.